So the rest of this message on Transformers is that when I was in the bathtub this morning doing my meditation, I found myself automatically reciting the scientific statement of being, which is from Mary Baker Eddy and in her writings. It's the scientific statement of being is what all Christian scientists learn to recite verbatim. And I started going to that church in the fourth grade, and I stopped when I was in the seventh grade. But during that period, I definitely memorized the scientific statement of being. But what I realized as I was reciting it was what I think Mary Baker Eddy was receiving from God was the same message that the Essenes had been preaching in the early century after Jesus's death and ascension. The Essenes definitely felt that this body was not real, that this process was not real, that we were, in fact, only spiritual beings going through a human experience, but that the human experience, in fact, was not real. And I do understand what that means in a conceptual level. And I understood what Mary Baker Eddy was talking about. But I've always been very opposed to that as a truth, that there is no reality in this manifestation. There is no life, truth, intelligence, or substance in matter, she says. All is infinite being and its infinite manifestation, for God is all in all. Yes, this is true. On the very spiritual level, this is true. We are children of God first. We are spiritual beings first. We are undergoing this physical experience. But I still hold that this physical experience is very, very real. And that what we must do is transcend that reality and go beyond the physical. That's why metaphysical truth for me is more of a truth than the fundamental belief that we are the image and likeness of God, some big being on a cloud hammering to create earthquakes and creating us as people who, quote unquote, look like him. No, no, no. In my belief system, God is the principle, the all in all principle of life, truth, intelligence, and that we are the manifestation of that truth principle. It does not mean that that manifestation is not real and that we don't need to deal with the reality of that. It is very real. And so to extend that message a little bit further, in transcending that reality, we must in fact be the transformers to be able to dispel, dismantle, dissolve, disperse, dismiss, and then redesign our reality in terms of the truth that we are God's perfect children, being able to be his feet and his ears and his eyes, while his, her, its feet and ears and eyes, while in this reality, while in this incarnation of the body.